Urban environmental energy economics are warning that greenhouse gases pose a bigger threat in African cities, despite the continent contributing just 0.2% of carbon emissions. A recent World Bank report shows African cities are feeling the impact of greenhouse gases more than of developed cities, which contribute 70% of the global carbon emissions. Now, countries around the world are expected to reduce greenhouse emissions to prevent temperatures from rising by 1.5 degrees, but not enough is being done so far. Now, according to the World Bank report, Africa needs a lot of climate finance to green their cities, yet don't receive much. Here is more details of that in this report.
Uganda is tapping into clean energy from the sun to offset carbon emissions and connecting more people to the grid using solar energy. This solar park in central Uganda is one of the numerous green technologies that the government is exploiting in a move to mitigate climate change.
We are right in the middle of a fight against the bad effects of climate change. And this power park will be saving us a lot of dangers from carbon monoxide.
Globally, all countries are expected to reduce greenhouse emissions to prevent temperatures from rising by 1.5 degrees, but not enough is being done. Cities like Kampala are reporting declining air quality, a potential health risk for respiratory illnesses. The rapid growth of industries and construction in urban areas is also eating up green spaces. Urban economists blame the bad air quality in cities on poor planning.
Trees are what actually absorb a lot of the emissions, particularly from air pollution. And so the more we construct and the more we make sort of concrete surfaces, the less resilient our cities become to impact.
The World Bank report notes that Africa needs a lot of climate finance to green their cities, yet don't receive much. Africa needs close to $3 trillion to implement climate-friendly innovations by 2030. Over the years, the World Bank has been ramping up its efforts for renewable energy by helping communities around the world to adapt to environmentally friendly technologies. But a lot more mitigation efforts are needed to make this work. Uganda's target is to reduce emissions by 25% by 2030.
So what we see here is a compounding problem of very little financing coming to Africa, even less of that financing coming to Uganda, even less of that financing coming to cities. And when it does come, it's in the form of loans, and it's mostly for mitigation purposes.
Carbon emissions are reportedly continuing to rise at unprecedented levels, severely affecting weather patterns and food security. Experts are urging countries to completely move away from fossil fuels to clean energy systems. Isabel Nakiria, CGTN Kampala, Uganda.